All right, Megan, you guys are really close. You gave them a run tonight, come up just a little bit short. Just tell me about tonight, playing in a state title game and your thoughts.
I mean, we are all definitely super pumped to get into this game, just to be in this game. I mean, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, all you can really ask for is a chance, and we got that chance. So I think we're definitely proud to even be in the game. I mean, obviously it didn't go the way we wanted to. I mean, only one team in each class gets to go out and win, and it just wasn't us tonight.
You picked up 2 fouls there in the second quarter, kind of stifled things for you a little bit. How frustrating was that to pick those up and then have to kind of sit, and then you picked up a third and fourth eventually?
I mean, obviously foul trouble is something we were concerned about. I mean, guarding Grace, I mean, we know she goes strong to the hoop. I mean, we had to keep her off the boards too. I mean, a lot of my fouls came off of her offensive rebounds and me trying to block that shot. So we knew that going into that game that was going to be a factor for sure.
How tough was it defensively trying to guard Grace Buffelli? I mean, she's one of the top players in the state.
Oh, she's a great player. I mean, all credit goes to her. I mean, she's an amazing player for sure. But, I mean, that being said, I wasn't scared by any means. I mean, I was definitely up for the challenge, and it's just always good when you get a matchup with good players like that. It makes things fun.
Been a great week for you guys. I know tonight probably stings a lot right now, but when you look back maybe 10, 15 years from now on the week, you guys had 2 wins that I don't know a lot of people thought you guys would have. And to get here, how do you put into words this week?
Oh, this week has been one of the best experiences of my life. I mean, obviously we came up short. I mean, just short of a fairy tale ending for a lot of our careers, but I mean, it's something I'll never forget. This week has been a blast with all of my friends. So,
winning a senior class in school history, I think Coach Archer said 87 wins. How do you sum up the 4 years here at Lewis Central playing with the likes of Delaney and Hadley and company?
I mean, it's been a ride for sure. I mean, these past 4 years have been unbelievable. I mean, we've always been a competitive group ever since middle school. So to keep that going into high school, have the careers we've all had, I mean, it's definitely something special, and I love them all to death.
Hey, thank you. Hadley, you guys come up short tonight. I know not the result you guys were hoping for, but what was it like to be out there playing in a state championship game?
You know, it was crazy. I've only ever played in a state championship game for soccer, so basketball, I would have never, if you would have told me freshman year that I would have been playing in a state championship game for basketball, I would have laughed at you. You know, it's super exciting that we made it this far, and I'm really happy and really proud of everyone on the team and all of the work that we've put in to get here. And I know we didn't get exactly what we wanted, but we've achieved a lot more than we thought.
The three-pointer had really been kind of the big thing for you guys this week, and for whatever cruel reason, it just wasn't going down tonight. How frustrating was that? And then was there an emphasis to keep shooting, knowing that eventually with the shooters you guys had, they might go down?
You know, there's games where your shots aren't going to fall, and just keep taking the shots that are open because they may fall the next time if you keep shooting. But when you notice that they're not falling, you have to find another way to score, and that was getting them into the post or driving in and getting to the free throw line. You just have to find other ways to get the points.
How fun has this week been? A game where you guys got down early on Monday, came back in it, went to overtime, win a thriller, get to avenge a loss to an undefeated team, and then get to a state title game.
It's been absolutely insane. I'd say I've never felt as happy as I have in basketball as I did this past week. We've all had so much fun, and it's just been crazy.
Delaney, I know not the result you guys were hoping for tonight, but just your thoughts on getting to a state title game and being able to play in something like this.
It was really great. It was an awesome experience to be able to come out here and play my last game with my girls at such a big game like this. It was awesome to just make it this far and be able to be here, like they're announcing our names in the spotlight. Like that was just that's unforgettable, and it's something that
really good first quarter for you guys. I know things kind of got away from you in the second. You went in down 13 at the half. Then you guys came out really well there in the third quarter. What were you guys doing well during that run to get back in it?
Our energy was just really high, our intensity. I can say we never gave up in those times. Like once we were down by 13, we're like, okay, well, this is our half, so let's go out there. Let's go hard for one more half of ever. Like that's sort of what was going through our heads.
When you look back years from now, this is the team that I don't know the start of the week many people thought would be here today. How do you sum up this week? It's been a fun ride, hasn't it?
It's been a very fun ride, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. We've meet two teams that I don't think a lot of people thought we were going to be. I don't think many people thought we were going to be at the state championship game. So it's just a great experience.
How do you sum up your time at Lewis Central as it comes to a close? You guys, the senior class, the winningest class in school history. Just how do you try to put words into this?
It means a lot. It shows that all of our hard work has just really paid off over the 4 years that we've been here, and it's nice that it like meant something. Our last game was like we made it so far, and just that's all I can ask for.
Coach, I know probably not the result you guys were hoping for tonight, but just your thoughts on the week and tonight in general.
Wow, tonight really can't take away from what this week has been. You know, the fun we had, the accomplishments that we had. I mean, obviously it's tough to lose in this situation, but what an unbelievable experience, what an unbelievable week for our girls. They accomplished things that nobody else in Lewis Central history has accomplished. I told them in the locker room after the game, you've done things this year that nobody will ever be able to take away from you. And so, obviously we'd like to lose, or we'd like to win that last one, but we're going to focus on the things that we did to make history for our school.
First quarter seemed like went pretty well for you guys. Down one, they got ahead big in the second quarter. You guys came out swinging in the third, got it down to 5. You had to like where you were at there midway through the third.
Right. Well, I knew we would, and I knew that these girls never quit. They don't ever. They've been down before in certain games, and they've always came back. They've always fought themselves back into it, and so I wasn't concerned about that. I knew they would. I knew they would come back, but at the end of the day, we got to shoot a little better from outside. I mean, that was kind of the story of the game. Is we rely heavily on the 3-point shot, and it wasn't there tonight. But it is what it is. We're taking the good out of this.
Yeah, I think you guys 4 of 27 from beyond the arc tonight. Did you feel like, even though maybe the numbers weren't pretty early, you felt like with the shooters you had that they were eventually going to start falling?
Oh, absolutely. They asked me at halftime, they said, are you guys going to keep shooting from outside? And I said, for sure. It's what got us here. One of the things that got us here was that 3-point shot and our ability to shoot it. And, we weren't going to change that. We've had multiple games this year where in the first half the shots haven't gone from outside, and then the second half they come back and they start making them. So, I wasn't really concerned about that. I had full confidence in them. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough of them to go.
When you look back on this team, say 10, 15 years from now, what are you going to remember about this week that sticks out, and this senior class as well?
Just all the experiences that we had during the week. We'd never been here before. We'd never won at the state tournament before, and so I'm just so proud of these seniors, what they have meant to us. They've 82 wins over their 4 years. That's a school record that honestly I did not know would ever get broke. We had a very strong class come through a couple years ago that, boy, I didn't think they'd be able to be caught, and they did it. So I'm just unbelievably proud of them.